El Camino People, the podcast, episode 0. Ultra ya fellow pilgrims, and welcome to El Camino People, the podcast. I am José María Ardanaz, pilgrim, entrepreneur, Pamplonica, and Camino lover. From today on, we will share Camino news and stories from pilgrims all over the world. Pilgrims just like you, because Camino stories need to be told. Wanna walk with us? Welcome everyone to El Camino People, the podcast. Today we have the first episode of what we hope is going to be a long journey, a long Camino with all of you guys. First of all, I want to tell you the reasons of why a podcast. We've been thinking of this for a while, and after developing the Instagram community and now, growing also with the website, we figured it out that what a better way to tell stories than the way we tell them while we are walking. There's no better way that when we walk, all of you that have walked the Camino know that those times when you're walking side by side with someone, or when you arrive to the albergue and you chit-chat with someone while you're cleaning your feet or fixing your wounds, or that times that where you are alone and you find someone from a different country and he tells you that there's something on the way that let us, all of us, open in a way that we don't open on a normal day to the people that we know already. So we thought about going to YouTube and being a blogger or doing more interviews on Skype or on Instagram, and we decided that the best way is going to be the podcast. Also, we'll add some YouTube videos with the interviews, the ones that we will be doing, and some interviews will be added also into Instagram. So if you want to follow them up, they will be available for all of us. So now the content. The podcast is going to be mostly interviews with pilgrims about the reasons why they walk the Camino, how the Camino has changed them, why they decided to do one Camino or the other. But also, every once in a while, we will talk about maybe, different backpacks, what kind of shoes do you like better, different Caminos, why choosing Camino Francés, or maybe doing the Primitivo, or maybe doing the Francés Aragonés, or different, little gems that are buried in the Camino, and we want all of you to discover them. We will also talk with hospitaleros, with people, owners of stores, with people from the city halls and all the cities around the Camino. And we will try to discover with them all the different, aspects on the different surroundings of the Camino, because once you walk the Camino, it's not just the pilgrims, just the path. There is quite more in it. The idea is going to be 2 podcasts. One is going to be El Camino People, the podcast, the one you're listening right now, that will be in English. There will be also another one for a Spanish-speaking community, and also if you speak both, so you will be available, because the content may differ from one to the other, because a lot of people don't speak English or don't speak Spanish. So some of the interviews we will have it in both sides, but some of them will be only available on one language. The podcast will be every other week. So today we release the podcast 0 and podcast 1, but the next one will be released in 15 days. Next week will be the podcast in Spanish. So you will have to wait a little bit. And anyway, we would like invite you, all of you, if you have any ideas, any subjects that you want to touch base, send us an email at peregrino@elcaminopeople.com, or on the website you will have an area where you can suggest topics, or just send us a message through Instagram or Facebook. And if you know someone that has a cool story, let us know and we will get in touch with him, or let him know and please ask them to get in touch with us. Thank you. Thanks everyone for listening to El Camino People, the podcast, and thank you for following us on this amazing journey. It's been already close to 2 years for El Camino People on Instagram, and now we have a great year ahead. We have 1 year to get ready for the Sacobeo in 2021, and we hope to walk this year with all of you guys. Please remember, if you like our show and want to know more, check out elcaminopeople.com, that's podcast, and please leave us a good review on iTunes or Ivoox. And remember, share the word with all your friends and family. We will love them to listen to amazing stories too. And we will be back in 2 weeks. So till then, buen camino, ultra.